Wow, this was good. This was good. It's not perfect, and I don't know. I mean, it really did come out in a time where there was a saturation of games that were similar to this, but I still think Klonoa is pretty special. And the Fantasy Reverie pack of both games is pretty sweet deal, you know? Well, I'm gonna let the credits roll out because that's usually my rule. Is like we gotta at least see if there's something, and also show respect to all these folks who made this possible. Um, yeah, I don't know if Klonoa is ever gonna come back, but it is cool that you know, it is cool that they put together a collection of at least two of the games. I wish it was all of the games in the same collection, but hey, we got two. And the two most popular, probably, I would say. I don't know anyone who has the Game Boy Advance games at all. But I'd give them a try sometime. Yeah, this is like perfect, cozy Saturday morning vibes, but the last group of levels were definitely difficult. That was no joke. I don't suppose Helvetica's still around, because we're going to start the second one. Oh, Hecky. That's Hecky's favorite. Did you play this, Kimawa? Or, I'm sorry, Pen and Tail. Did you play this already? Like, a long time ago or something? Oh, that's funny. My PSN name. That's a nice detail, actually. You were spoiled on it? Yeah. For your Phantomile. Oh. So we never really get to see Klonoa's original world? Where he's from? Like, we don't know anything about that, basically? If I remember correctly, there's no part of this where that's a thing. Yeah, there's there's a level of quality to this game that I really enjoy. The music and the visuals and the way it all ties together, it's really very much like a complete vision, which is funny because the levels are called visions. But I really like this game. It reminds me of Saturday mornings. It reminds me of cozy times with just my TV on and no other lights on and the music up. And for some reason, I'm seeing like plastic CRTs, like lots of plastic, right? The 90s, lots of plastic. Um, yeah, Klonoa is wonderful. It's not easy, really, but only in short bursts is there like serious difficulty, and the bosses definitely take some memorization, some skill, some perseverance for sure. But it's not like a really hard game. It's nowhere near Rayman. Uh, not even close. Rayman is fucking hard. But I'm proud of myself for getting through that game without save states, I might add. Wow, we get a whole song. All right. Yeah, Klonoa's great. This version of it does have a few graphical hitches where it'll kind of stutter. And I had times where that fucked me up, but it wasn't unplayable. However, honestly, you could probably play this on a PS1 emulator, and it would probably be better if you want to play the original. And if you want to play the best version of the original Klonoa, you want to play the version on the Wii. It's just called Klonoa. But it's the first game remastered with a lot of extras and other features and stuff too. Like it's quite a bit more than what this game provides, but also this is a collection of both the first and the second game, so that's pretty sweet, I really enjoyed this. I hope y'all did too. Let's see what happens. I definitely did not get all the collectibles and stuff. Like there's way more to get. best title screen. There's way more to get, but it is... Yeah, I have like 62, right? I cleared it in 4 hours and 30 minutes. Which is funny because, like, streaming really does take a while because we're already at 6 hours, and I already played this last stream. Oh. Let's go look at our map really quick. I unlocked hard difficulty and time attack and movie viewer. So we can go watch the end anytime. Because I kind of want Lucas to see it because he voted for this game. You know? Yeah, so there's 6-2 is what this game goes up to. And there's definitely lots to get here. Like, there's lots to get. The puzzle pieces, the gems, like, you could definitely spend a lot of time trying to complete this. I'm the same way as Manic. I'm a Manic Socratic. For me, I'm just like, I want to see the credits. That's good enough for me for now. But this game's great. This game's wonderful. This screen in particular makes me so happy. It's like such a important, like, zen positive vibe that is happening on this map screen that I think is like the core of why Klonoa is captivating. So those of us who played Klonoa back in the day, the reason why Klonoa is so good is because it's like so sweet. You know, it's so sweet. It's so pure. It's so pristine. It's like this very dream core, as Manic put it. Yeah. So I didn't play through any of the levels. Just for shits and giggles, we're gonna see if we can get all of the gems in the first level, and I'm gonna turn off the PS1 filter so that it looks like a newer game. Because I just think this game is gorgeous no matter how you're looking at it. So we'll do the first level one more time, and then I'll take a break, and then we'll come back and start Klonoa 2. 100% grinds is what it's... Yeah, it's attainable. Yeah. It sells itself perfectly, yeah. I've really enjoyed it. It really hasn't been too hard or bad at all. And it comprises a lot of elements of a lot of other 2D platformers, a lot of other games of this type, you know? Yeah, I mean, this game is gorgeous with or without the filter on. Look at this shit. It does stutter, though. That's the thing. There are stutters. But normally, like, if you're playing a stage, let's say, and then you die, when you come back, like, it usually doesn't stutter because it's like the level's already been loaded, essentially. So they have some optimizing issues with this because they didn't make it so that it loads the level entirely from the beginning. It loads as you play, which would be great if it didn't stutter and there was just like off-screen pop-in, but it stutters sometimes, so I can't not mention that when I talk about this. I don't think it's game-breaking, and I still think this is like 2 games for, you know, especially for $10 if you can find it on a deal, like, that's not bad. But at the end of the day, it still stutters, so it's not like the best version of Klonoa, you know? The first game, the best version is still the Wii. Yeah, how the fuck did we get that one? That's what I want to know. How do we get that one? Because that's the one I'm missing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is a perfect game, but I don't really like rating games on a number system. To me, this is the kind of game that you play when you want to feel cozy and colorful and late 90s vibes, good music, great art style, cute characters, tough bosses. I mean, they were not really all that easy, but once you get them down, you get them down. It's not like impossible. It's not like, you know, long, drawn out cutscenes and stuff. You shouldn't be sneaking around in here. Sorry. All right, we're going to skip it just because we've already seen it. I am going to try to get this level 100%. I only needed one more gem, and I think I got all the puzzle pieces too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's already done. Oh, shit. Yeah, I miss when this was the standard of games, but that's also because that was a big part of my formative years. You know what I mean? So, like, of course I miss this, because PS1 was like, you know, I was just becoming a teenager and stuff, and like... So this is nostalgic for me, but I still think it's a good game, and I think anybody would enjoy themselves. If you like platformers, you gotta give Klonoa a try. Like, if you've ever liked Sonic or Mario or Crash or Spyro, and Klonoa is somehow not on that list, like, I think you're missing out, you know? But it's also not necessarily gonna blow you away. You're gonna be more like, oh, this is cool, you know? And then, like, you know, beat it and then, you know, feel decent about your life. This version also has, like, hints. Oh, right, that was it, yeah. This version also has hints in the loading screens, but the loading screens are so fast that you don't really get to read any of them, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, all right. Let's go back to the title. And we're going to go back and start up the second game, and I'm going to take a little BRB first. Can I just, like, get out of here? You can't go back to the menu? Come on now. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a thrown together, a botched thrown together, not botched, it's just a thrown together collection of the first two games. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's better than nothing, but it's not, like, lovingly crafted. Do you know what I mean?